I would be pretty impressed too if I was floating on air underwater. Also, underwater fire. No, I'm calling bullshit. Because in the beginning we can clearly see them exit in the opposite direction of the Krusty Krab. That's clearly the front of the chum bucket, and we're all aware that the Krusty Krab is across the street, so there's no way they're at the Krusty Krab now, and on top of that, he could not hear those doors all the way up there over his wedding music.
What a long day.
I really don't get this scene at all. First he puts the formula on the hood of the car, something people do with their coffee when trying to get ready in the morning and their hands are full, but his car has no roof. He could have literally just thrown it in and then got into the car. Also, since when does he take the formula home with him? For many episodes it was well known that he leaves it in his safe in his office at all times. And I know this is a simulation, but he does this exact same scene later in the episode. Also, you mean to tell me that Plankton can hear the doors close way up in the sky over music, but Mr. Krabs can't hear the sound of the glass bottle containing a secret formula hit the ground beside him?
Hold that thought, baby. I forgot something down here. I'll be right back.
That's not how gravity works.
Right, so I goof up one time and now I'm the bad guy.
One time? Failed one time? How about 4,700,000 and...
Jesus Christ, even taking the smallest number displayed on your screen, which was 4,770,000. In the episode time, that took about 2 minutes for Plankton to fail. That's just what was on screen. Even taking the smallest amount of time, 2 minutes, when you break it down into hours, it's 159,000. There's 8,760 hours in a year, meaning Plankton has spent 18 years just failing these simulations. And that's a minimum number. No wonder he isn't successful. He spends most of the time just failing date simulators.
Listen, Sheldon, you need to show me an interruption-free romantic date night because until that happens, no one is leaving the chum bucket.
Forced date night.
I think Karen's favorite scrap electronic stew ought to...
Scrap electronic stew.
It's really...
Guess which window bolt Plankton's gonna interact with? I bet you can't. Also, that bolt was not like that a second ago, so I think Plankton should look into his bolt-changing ghost problem.
The other drink container by your feet. Pick that one up instead. By your feet. Now look right.
This goes on for some time.
Where did he go?
Excuse me, are you the window cleaner?
How in barnacles did you get in here?
I don't know.
Well, who cares?
I care, because this is honestly awful. We already have the knowledge that Karen put the chum bucket in total lockdown. No one can get in or out, and Patrick is necessary to the plot, so they just had him appear in the building and not explain it at all, pretty much bringing down the entire episode. It's so much of a forced plot driver that I have to give it 10 sins for ruining the entire episode structure. Also, maybe that bolt changing ghost isn't half bad, because the bolt that was missing just a moment ago has been restored.
Well, I think I got what I need right here. Patrick, you may feel a slight tickle.
Non-consensual slight tickling.
Okay, let's get a look at this.
Just no. This is not the look Plankton should be having. He chopped him from the head down, meaning he should have no eyes, mouth, teeth, and especially should not have a set of legs. At best, he'd have one leg the same size as the rest of his new body.
Nugget!
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. I love my Ray Ray.
This review is gonna kill me. Karen is supposed to be a supercomputer, one of the smartest in Bikini Bottom, but cannot tell the difference between her green boyfriend with antennas and a very much pink stranger without antennas.
Ow!
Foot fetish.
Formula! Where are your formula? Where's me formula?
Why are there customers here anyway? Earlier we saw Mr. Krabs drive away for the night, and even SpongeBob was on a jog afterwards, so clearly it was closed.
Oh, come on!
This is where I draw the line. Too many people in this episode who should be smart are the opposite. Plankton can build supercomputers and weapons of mass destruction, but not flip the bottle the right way to fit the opening and achieve his goals. Cannibalism.